This segment brought to you by Kansas Regenerative Medicine Center. Your stem cells, your health, your life.
Good Wednesday morning. I'm Deb Goodrich. Welcome to Around Kansas. Coming to you from home this morning. Rare opportunity lately. Got a lot to get done here. A lot of things get neglected when you're on the road. And while I was on the road, I just can't tell you how happy I am that all of you come up and say hello and tell me how much you enjoy the show, and that you grab your own cup of coffee. Isn't that a cool little cup? That you grab your own cup of coffee and join me every Wednesday morning. I really appreciate it and really enjoy starting the day with you. Now, while I have been on the road, you might wonder, what have I been doing with my time? Well, collecting books is one. I love the bookstores I get to visit, the gift shops at the historic sites. So my friend Jerry Green authored this one, Indian War Veterans, Memories of Army Life and Campaigns in the West, 1864 to 1898. That is one of Jerry's books that I did not have, and I cannot wait to see him, hopefully in April, and get him to sign it. Now, I've done some ghost tours in my time, and I might do some more. I'm looking at the haunted Santa Fe Trail. So I was looking at just ghost stories along the way. Haunted Old West. Doesn't that look cool? And this is by Matthew P. Mayo. I haven't started on that one yet, but it looks pretty doggone cool. All right, and then this one, Spooky Southwest, Tales of Hauntings, Strange Happenings, and Other Local Lore, retold by S.E. Schlosser. Schlosser. Isn't that a cool cover? I love that. It's got that old-fashioned look to it. I just love that. And then I bought another one. I think it must still be in my bag, and I think it's Haunted New Mexico. And I've already started on it, and I love that because some of the places that it's talking about I've actually visited, like the Legal Tender Saloon in Lamy, New Mexico, just outside of Santa Fe. And man, there were some cool stories about that. All right, then I love art books. So I got this beautiful Winslow Homer. And you know, in secondhand stores, which Dr. Jake and I frequent, you can find some of these beautiful art books. And of course, my daughter Karen was an art history major at KU. So something I encouraged her to do. And no, she did not wind up asking, do you want fries with that? She, in fact, has a very good job in, she lives in Boston now. Isn't that something? Yeah, they get an education, and where do they go? Okay, this one, of course, you know is near and dear to my heart. Annie Oakley and Buffalo Bill's Wild West by Isabel Sayers. And how can you go wrong with a book? Oh my goodness, look at that handsome man in the middle. You just can't go wrong with a book about Bill Cody. I will buy it every time. Then, George Berg Grinnell by Cheyenne Campfires. A classic. Oh my gosh, I was so excited to get this book. George Berg Grinnell is just one of the go-to people in the study of the West and Indian relations. All right, and this is one that I have been wanting to get into. So I'm so excited to find this book. I found this at a bookstore in Las Vegas, New Mexico, actually an antique store. The Coronado Expedition, 1540 to 1542. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, like 5 pounds worth of book there. So if you see some stuff on Coronado coming up in the future, you'll know where it came from. So I don't know what you've been up to, but I got a lot of reading to do. In the meantime, you got a great show. Stay with us.
In 1821, a trade route was opened from Missouri in the United States across prairies and mountains to Mexico. In 2021, we will mark 200 years of epic conflicts and grand adventures, larger-than-life personalities, and sweeping landscapes. Join us on an historic journey. The Santa Fe Trail lives on.
Find us on social media or santafetrail.org.